good one. It's got nostrils.
You gotta stand up and fight.
Trady. Baby Trady.
Don't say you down. You gotta stand up and fight. You gotta stand up. Stand up and fight. Oh, you got. Oh, you gotta stand up.
Right, Stevensville, Maryland. Look behind me. That, what can I say? We got water on the water. Pretty sweet. So we have an existing pond and it's just problems for the homeowner, so we're gonna fix that. We're gonna give it a full renovation. A lot of concrete in there. We gotta jackhammer it. Right now the pond is pretty shallow. We're gonna give it some extra depth. We're gonna put an intake bay on that left side and a biofalls where their concrete waterfall is. That's part one. Part two, there's a retaining wall on the other side, a big shed with kind of an old wooden walkway and retaining walls. We're ripping all that out. It's all gonna be stone platforms, stone steppers, and a dry stack retaining wall that looks beautiful. That's part two. A lot of tear out happening today. It's gonna be goody. It is goody. Look at this.
Stand up and fight. Oh, you got.
End of day two. Very magical day. We had 11 of us here today, the biggest crew we've ever had on a job. But we have two pretty good sized jobs here. Not an extremely large pond, but it was a big tear out. A lot of concrete. We had to bring in a dumpster, a 20-yard dumpster that I honestly thought we were just going to fill a little bit. It's like more than half full. Thank goodness, because carting that stuff away would have just taken us hundreds of trips. It just wouldn't have been worth it. So dumpster, that was an A+. And look at this. We've given the fish, who are safe in the turtle pond now. Over the weekend, it's going to progressively get warmer. So if the fish are elevated, the water's going to warm. When they're in a pond that's recessed, they'll stay a little cooler. So they're safe with great aeration, the waterfall there. Pond that you see behind me, we've doubled the volume. We've got an intake bay going in on one side, a large biofalls for the eye candy waterfall that probably Big Country and Sam are going to mastermind come Monday. When the fish go in here, they're going to be like, it's going to be like moving into the Ritz-Carlton. They're going to be so ecstatic. Homeowners going to be ecstatic. We're pumped. We're like, I've never been so pumped going into a weekend for Monday. I don't know if it's the water behind me. I mean, this is about as good as it gets. I love it. High energy today. It just, you wouldn't understand it unless you're out here with us. It's just high vibrations, good vibes, great vibes, and man, this is what it's all about. Building a dream, and our team that we have, the greatest team out there, honestly. I would put us against anybody. This is just truly awesome.
Premier family, we are on day 3 here on Kent Island, beginning a massive rock retaining wall that Mike and Matt and Ellie will be spearheading. It's going to be dry stacked. A lot of meticulous artwork going into that, so stay tuned for all the nooks and crannies and all the special touches that our premier artists put into it. And we're also going to be starting our pond today. Liners dropped, fish tunnels going in, big rocks are being brought around. We're having our second rock delivery today. A lot of moving parts today. Stay tuned. It's going to be an exciting day.
Trady.
Trady. Baby Trady.
Primitive eyes, but
Their
they work.
nose. That's the cutest little thing.
That's not a real
That's
nose.
goody.
He's a tree.
It's got nostrils. He's definitely a tree. He loves pride. Hell yeah.
Day 3, but it's a Monday, the start of a new week. We left Friday feeling really good. We had the site cleaned up. I got like horse flies all over my legs, so if I'm like jumping around, that's why. Other than that, it's been a terrific day. Had a little thunder overhead, little scare. Nothing happened though. We got the pond getting rocked out. The retaining wall is well underway. Little action this afternoon. So we caught a baby horseshoe crab. Thanks, Pankowski. I forgot the name of the crab. And that was pretty sweet. Kuzi dove into the water, jumped in, he caught the horseshoe crab. We got to do a little meet and greet and then release it back into the wild. That was a lot of fun. We're just rolling here, man. I would say we're looking at 30–40% rock out in the pond, and back at it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. That'll be day 4, and we are having fun. The weather's cooperating, and we got we got water. Sick water action there. Soon to have sick water action here.
We've just been cooking in the sun for about.
Kevin deserves more than
Day 5, Stevensville, Maryland. Behind me, we got the retaining wall, about 99% complete, just a few finishing touches there. The stepper steps and landing, that's all happening right now. We got Big Country, Marsteller, and E-Dog working on that. The pond, we're gonna have that thing filled and running very soon. There's a little add-on. We're gonna be doing some work to the second pond. They have 2 ponds. Turtle pond, the turtle's complaining about subpar living conditions now that he saw what the fish are going to be living in. So we're doing some upgrades to that pond next week. But end of today, we'll have the waterfall test run for the first time. And man, it's going to be a shame. Like in a few days, we'll be done. We won't have this view anymore, but I guess enjoy, because we're here right now making it happen. It's hot. We got a lot of shade. We're very fortunate for these big trees. It's about 98 degrees. Whew, man, a little steamy.
That is Wells. Wells. Nice, bro. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Simon Cowell, what do you think? Heck yeah. Over to Randy. What do you think of Wells Waterfall?
Oh, friggin' stellar, man. I mean, look at that.
That's freaking awesome.
A thing of beauty.
Woo!
What's goody, guys? It's Raj with Premier Ponds. This is our like 3rd, 4th, 5th day working here.
It doesn't really matter because look at this in front of me. I think that most pond companies would be very proud to have a product like this be their creation, and we're not even done yet, so stay tuned because there is one plus more days of premiere content coming from this amazing site with this pond in the back here that I've had a lot of fun building, and the wall over there that I think they're almost done doing. I mean, it was definitely a battle. It's a battle that we won, of course, but we were battling scorching heat, 95-degree heat. The flies have been biting viciously today, so that's been another challenge. But despite those challenges, Premier overcame once again, and we blew expectations out of the water, just straight out of the Chesapeake Bay, because we have like a whole nother week to wrap up this project. But considering how it looks now, I think we'll be able to take some of those days and do something else, help change other people's lives with that. But today I was working on that intake bay over there. This client wants as close to zero maintenance pond as you can possibly get. The intake bay there is the alternative for a skimmer, you know, the pump box with a skimmer, filter pads, all that stuff. That one requires a little bit more regular maintenance. You know, you have to take out the filter pad and smack it. You gotta take out the bag or the basket and clear that out. With this intake bay, works like a skimmer because it sucks all of that debris in there. You can see some of those bubbles heading in there now and some of that fabric heading in there. I don't know what's up with that fabric, but most of it's getting sucked in there, and all you gotta do is take a net every once in a while and net that stuff out, and that's all you really need to do. And if you have a pond like this, you can just count on Premier to take care of the rest. So yeah, our client had such an annoying time with his last pond doing water treatments, trying to de-greenify the water. Now all those worries will be completely gone, and it'll be all about enjoying paradise.